Hello YouTube, hello everyone, and today joining me is the wonderful returning guest, Schizophrenic Queen.
Whee!
And the equally wonderful recurring guest, Midnight Goddess.
Hello.
And, today's first topic concerns a video, and there's an article linked in the description as ever, where a Christian youth group seem to think that violence is funny, like a man taking a baseball bat to a woman, for example. I personally watched this and found it more cringeworthy than distressing, because I didn't feel, although the heading is emphasising that it's violence against women, I mainly felt that it was a grotesquely bad attempt at being funny. Probably because it's aimed at the young, it sort of in some ways misses its mark, the attempts at slapstick. So while I can see why it's objectionable, I mainly just thought it was stupid. But Queenie, your thoughts?
Well, I think it's kind of telling. I mean, sure, they're not likely to do that to you while you're in service, but there is the implication because of the video. Do what we say or else. And, but it's all fun and games, and it's all funny, and so it's okay because it's only comedy and all this sort of thing. And I don't usually get down on comedy. I mean, personally, I too thought it was stupid and not necessarily that serious, but at the same time, it's aimed at people who are impressionable and who may not necessarily realize the bounds of what is acceptable for the purpose of comedy and these things.
I think you're right. The biggest thing is impressionable people and religious people saying these are the rules, obey the rules. Basically, at least an implicit threat of violence. It's maybe they're just trying to dress up authoritarianism with it's just a joke. Midnight Goddess, your thoughts?
I first of all think it's absolutely disgusting that these people are supposed to be God-fearing, love thy fellow man type people, and they're making a mockery not only out of violence but violence against women. And a lot of times if someone thinks it's funny, it can be absolutely debilitating to get out of relationships like that, whether you're a man or a woman. And the fact that this is the same group of people who tried to have the Allowing Violence Against Women Act to be reinstated. And for those people who don't know what that is, it's you can't rape your wife kind of thing. You can beat her as long as the stick is no thicker than your thumb. Things of that nature are all fall under the Allowing Violence Against Women Act. And I think this is just absolutely disgusting, especially in a society, especially like America, where people are at least somebody is sexually assaulted every 2 minutes. So this is a huge problem, not just the battery part of it, but the other types of assault that take place. They're teaching these people at a young age that it's okay to be violent and it's okay to hurt other people. And they should be teaching them to love thy fellow man, to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Turn the other cheek, things like that. Not, here's a really cool way to beat your wife. It's not only is it making that spouse an object, but it's saying, even the children who are boys are above their mother. And if you can't hold womanhood in high esteem, beginning with your mother, you're not going to have a successful relationship with a woman, because you're just going to see them as an object, and eventually they'll leave or you'll kill them.
So basically, Christians being hypocritical and missing the point, using threats of violence to get their way, and being misogynist. Yeah. I was going to make some sarcastic remark about whether that's a new thing or not, but it's implicit. It's already there.
Yeah.
Queenie, anything else to add?
Not really. I mean, I feel like we've pretty much covered it.
Oh, wow, that's the shortest segment ever. That's like that's the,
I do also I'm reading the article again. Just want to point out that many Republicans are Catholic, and they have been trying since 2011, the Republicans, to redefine rape to exclude date rape and statutory rape. So if say a teacher had sex with a student, that wouldn't be considered rape anymore because it wouldn't be statutory rape. Things like, think of it in that kind of context.
Okay. And on that bombshell, final thoughts and goodbye from Queenie.
Oh, well, I mean, the kind of debasement of women in general is something that we need to be more vigilant of and like crack down on a bit more in our society, especially since we do live in, and I'm kind of one of these people who's kind of loath to admit it, but we do live in a rather misogynistic society, and so we do need to work towards that sort of equality where, beating one of these girls with a baseball bat isn't seen as a comedy gag, and so that is my thing. And good night.
And final thoughts and a goodbye from Midnight Goddess.
My final thought is, how scary is it that on domesticviolencestatistics.org they say that every 9 seconds in the U.S. a woman is assaulted or beaten. That's someone's little girl, mother, sister, cousin. It's got to stop, people. So this is Midnight Goddess saying good night, and please think before you act.
And I wish I could think of anything to add to that, so I'm just going to say it's good night from me.